During your lifetime, like most people in Australia, you're likely to accumulate superannuation. So superannuation is governed by legislation, obviously, but also by the trust deed of the certain super fund. Whether that's an industry fund, a self-managed fund or otherwise, the trust deed is where you look for most of the rules. And in those rules, often you can do a nomination. So you can nominate who you want your super to go to if you die. Now, for a lot of people, their superannuation is their biggest asset because your superannuation usually also includes a life insurance component as well as what you've accumulated. My name's Jackie Broman and I'm an accredited wills and estates specialist. Now, there are only certain categories of people who can actually receive superannuation on your death directly from the fund, and those include a spouse, children, or someone who's financially dependent. If you're trying to nominate someone outside of those categories, it's not binding on the super fund, and the super fund can make their own decision. So it's really important to look at your super fund and do nominations in line with what you're doing with your estate plan. So if you've got people that you want your super to go to that aren't in those categories, it's quite often that you'll need to have your nomination done so that your superannuation is paid into your estate, and then your will directs what happens to your super. And you may or may not need a binding nomination depending on your circumstances. So you'll need to get advice from a lawyer and in combination with your financial planner at the same time about whether a binding nomination is suitable for you. With some self-managed funds, the more flexibility the better. However, we can get around that as well. So that is your binding nomination.